Hey, is that folk music there you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse sing on it.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Blue Coyote, picking up a bad scent, tripping out on a ghost like you. Your supper ain't served yet. Reservation fugitive, you have so much more to give. Blue Coyote. Your hind legs are kicking and scratching off the old waist, running, breaking out to a higher view, licking wounds and stale bait. Every moment spent looking back is a moment missing ahead. Blue Coyote. How do you analyze all the spirits living within? Blue Coyote, yeah, 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 yeah. Blue Coyote, this mission ain't your last race. You better hightail and move it on. Gotta keep a fast pace. Oh, all of these promises mean nothing if you just give in. Blue Coyote. Coyote. Reservation fugitive, you have so much more to give. Blue Coyote, yeah. Blue Coyote, yeah. Coyote, it's Coyote, it's Coyote, it's Coyote, it's Coyote, it's Coyote, Coyote Blue.
All right, all right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. We have with us today Kerrville New Folk winner, Mom, Jackie Tice. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ralph. Great to be here.
Doing your title track of your album, Blue Coyote.
Right.
And that I just have to say, I have a friend who goes by the name Coyote.
Oh, really?
Coyote.
Is he Indian?
She.
Oh, she.
She. It's an assumed name because she relates to the trickster.
Yeah.
So tell us the story of the song.
Well, this song came directly from a book that I read called, I always get the names mixed up, Coyote Blue is the name of the book, and it's by a man named Christopher Moore. And in this story there is a Crow Indian who is very young, and he goes on a vision quest where he goes up in the hill and asks the Great Spirit to show him, you know, what he's supposed to do with his life. And in that vision quest, the coyote comes to him, and that's not such a great sign because it's a trickster. So a series of events happen, and he has to leave the reservation at the age of 15. And what happens? He goes out to California and becomes an insurance salesman in Santa Barbara after a few years of developing. And at the age of 35, after his very cushy lifestyle, and drives a Mercedes and has electronic everything, and he's alone and he's very cushioned, at the age of 35 the coyote starts showing up in his life in various forms, because coyote is a shapeshifter and therefore, you know, is able to assume different kinds of forms. So the coyote wreaks havoc with him, and the next thing you know, he's on various adventures, and it's a really neat book, so you should check it out. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's called Coyote Blue.
Sounds like a good one to take on vacation next week.
It's terrific, and you can't put it down. You can't put it down, so.
All right.
It's great. Yeah.
And was this the song that, or one of the songs that you used at Kerrville to be a winner?
No, actually, I don't know if this one was written yet. I don't think this one was written yet. There were two songs that I went to Kerrville with. One was called Blackbird, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't that one. It's a different Blackbird, but the other one is called The Mary Jo Tonight, and that was kind of the song that really put me over the top with winning, and it's a song that I actually was able to, debut at a previous songwriting competition in Telluride, and it was a workshop that Peter Yarrow was giving, and I was able to play that song on stage. And he was so impressed with it. He gave me his phone number and everything, and it was really neat. And then I eventually went on to win Kerrville with that song. And
cool.
Yeah.
For those who don't know who Peter Yarrow is, it's Peter, Paul, and Mary Peter.
Right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I guess people just know him as Pete. Hey, Pete. So. Yeah, so that's the song that has basically been, it's been included on a lot of compilations now, and most recently Christine Lavin's newest compilation called The Stealth Project.
We just happen to have a copy here.
You just happen to, you're so on.
How's the angle for you, Barrett? Good.
The Stealth Project is music under the radar, and it's yes. It's basically, you know, artists that are sort of, you know, below the radar of the majors, and
yeah, but there's some great people on here.
There's some really terrific folks on there.
Britt Laskin, I love him.
And Dee Carstensen is on there.
She's great.
And
Christine Lavin, of course.
Yes. With
a song called Harrison Ford.
It's a great song. She actually had a close encounter of the stealth kind with Harrison out at some Colorado restaurant. So you'll have to hear the story from her, though.
Okay.
And
so I think you're ready to do something here.
Yeah, I thought I'd play this song, The Mary Jo Tonight. I am but a writer, my assignment is posted. cover the marriage tonight. My thoughts could not be farther, for of all the pubs in Dublin, the marriage is bound to have a fight. And I will see them pound their hands on the dark Formica counter to the rhythms of the band. And I will hear them curse their wives and boast about their children while they bitch about the bosses on the line. At the marriage tonight. Waitress Julie has a daughter, fathered by a man named Denny. He comes in about 10 o'clock each night. She pours him rye and water, and they joke about the old times. She watches for her husband to arrive. He picks her up with thorny eyes, and she dutifully hands him all the tips she earned that night. She follows him out through the door. First she glances back at Denny, like she's done so many times before. At the marriage tonight. John comes by for a cold drink. He's only back here for the weekend. You can't miss that twinkle in his eye. Of all the sons of this old place, he's the one that holds most promise. Thank God he got out just in time. They gaze at him and see the signs of the dreams that they've forgotten or refuse to stand behind. His victories become their pride till their false conceit has faded and there is no place left to hide. The air hangs still in a clouded haze, and the outlook is archaic. People stay the same day after day, and if it weren't for their blind faith, the stone characters would crumble. Change is the hardest price to pay. On Sundays they all stand in line and recite acts of contrition and Our Father 7 times. 'Cause Fridays when they take the dive, drown their darkness in the bottle, curse their bosses and their wives at the marriage tonight. Now the band takes cue from the owner Clyde. They sing refrains of happy birthday. Mr. Christie celebrates tonight. He's old and harsh and he's quick to lie, but he's been coming since she opened. He's the last one living from that time. The market crashed in 29. He lost his drugstore on the corner, and his wife Virginia died. I am but a writer. My assignment is posted. Cover the marriage tonight. The marriage tonight.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool. Now, in the guise of a songwriter myself,
Yes.
I have never been even invited to Kerrville Rejection Night.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, no.
So, how does one write a song like that?
That's a really good question. Well, first what you do is you follow the inspiration that led you to the spark, which was, the song was really based on a place that I used to frequent when I was cutting my teeth in music. And it was an Irish bar, and I spent a whole lot of time there, and there were certain attitudes that permeated that place. And I was reminded one night of those attitudes by a person who used to frequent there with me. Mm-hmm. And some people sort of jump over the humps and go on, and some people sort of stay, connected to all the goo of the past. And so I saw that this person sort of was connected to the goo, and that kind of inspired the song. And then it was 3 verses originally, and then I played it at an open mic at Godfrey's, and our friend Bill Hall was there, and Ron Haycock, and they both came up to me afterward and said, "Please teach me that song." And Bill Hall said, "I want to hear more." That threw me into a spiral, or I don't know which way it went. But 3 days, the next 3 days, I spent basically, my kids completely figured that I had gone, south and was never to return into the annals of songwriting, purgatory, or more so, the real hot place. And I basically just spent 3 days toughing it out, and it was really, when 3 days was finally over and the song emerged, arranged as it is, as it stands today, it's definitely the one piece of work that I have received the most respect for and the most accolades about. So it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in a few words. So, yeah.
Cool. You want to talk about your background growing up, where you came from, that kind of thing, how you got into music?
Well, I got into music. I was basically, I took the obligatory piano lessons as a child, and my mother was an entertainer when she was young.
Really?
And basically, yeah, she was offered an RCA contract when she was 19.
Wow.
And she had gotten married the year before, and her Italian husband said, "It's me or your career." So she basically had to throw it out. So the kids were, I was basically the chosen one to carry on somehow, and for the vicarious, her vicarious music career to live through. And so I took the piano lessons and played in church organ and at 14. And it wasn't until I was 17 that I picked up the guitar. And I did not write a song until then. I was completely classically trained.
Mm-hmm. And the guitar freed your voice.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I found my voice. And within 3 months of picking up a guitar, I wrote my first song.
We should tell folks how to get in touch with you, find you on the web, the World Wide Web.
Sure.
I can't see it, so you'll have to actually give the address.
Well, it's basically, songs.com / Tice, Tice. So you don't even need to put www, but if you want to, you can. It'll still get there. So it's songs.com, Tice. And are
we giving other contact information?
There's an 800 number if you want to purchase CDs. You can do that at 800-289-6923. which there could be a little contest to figure out what those numbers spell. So it's 2896923.
Thanks.
So.
Can you give us another tune?
Yeah, what I'd like to do is do something fairly new. I'd like to just say that my next record that I do, I really expect to follow in somewhat in the shoes of all the great songwriters and just follow my own muse and not worry about what's expected of me, and in the spirit of that, this next song sort of lyrically defines that. It's called Wide Open. What does it matter where you're going? Your future can't be seen. And what does it matter where you come from? It's only history. But I wanna fight for the right to be human. I want to live on my hope and my dream. I lay myself wide open just to see what happens to me. I lay myself wide open just to see what happens. What does it matter what you're saying? I only hear what I perceive. What does it matter what you believe in when your faith is hanging on your need? I want to place all the cards on the table. I want to know what you're holding from me. I lay myself wide open just to see what happens to me. I lay myself wide open just to see what happens. Of being foolish, on the chance I am uncool, when it comes to my own heartstrings, I will follow my own rules. I will tell you that I love you. I will tell you how it feels. Should you turn away in laughter, I will wish you well and heal. I will. What does it matter what your name is? Your tears are salty just the same. What does it matter who you're racing? We all reach the finish line someday. But I want to see the stars shine forever. I want to know every breath that I breathe. I lay myself wide just to see what happens. Oh, hey, 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 I lay myself wide open just to see what happens.
All right. Time flies when you're having fun. We just have like a minute left. So
Oh, how about that?
let's
Okay.
launch into this last
Sure.
tune, and thank you very much for being our guest on Horses Sing None of It, sharing your music with us. Jackie Tice, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks. It's great to be here, Ralph. Thank you.
Pleasure.
You love the sun, baby, you love the rain. You love the night time, you love the day. You love the thoughts of your desires, and you love the songs you play. But more than anything, oh, you love the rain. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You love the rain. You don't take anything for granted. You got no time to wait. When your life's an imposition, you hold it like an ache. It's okay, it's alright, I'll hold you in my arms tonight. Like a moth to a flame, you love the rain, yeah. You love the rain.